Hello, it's been quite a while since I sat down and recorded anything. Um, I think I've not really had a lot of free time to myself, and um, I can't really record stuff with people around. I kind of use this as sort of a vent, and I live in such a small apartment that it would be quite awkward. Um, yeah, I mean, what have I been up to? I've been doing a lot of exam invigilation. It's a new and exciting chapter in my career. Not really. I just got fucked over by the agency that I work for. So I ended up getting paid not a lot last month, so that was quite stressful. Um, so stressful, in fact, that I started to have incredibly poor quality sleep. And have upped the ante on my tooth grinding. I'm a very bad tooth grinder. I grind my teeth in my sleep. Apparently, I sound a bit like a chainsaw. It's not good. Um, I've been trying to ease myself into making things a bit more, um, in whatever capacity that is, which has been good. I feel like it's something I need to do. No one is going to kind of push me. And yeah, I mean, I'm at a funny stage. I feel like I'm kind of straining, I suppose, in in many a direction, feeling the restraints of the financial realities of my life, the kind of restrictions that exist on my immediate ability to impact anything or my ability to impact things immediately. Don't feel like I have a lot of control right now, or agency. Um, but I do this a lot. I do this a lot. I feel like I'm. This has been how I felt for the past maybe 2 years. Just what can you do? Um, I have been trying to be on YouTube less. I'm a bit of a background, like YouTube slop listener. When I'm doing the washing, when I'm doing chores, when I'm waking up in the morning, which I found was the most kind of detrimental time for me because it would just kind of give me a headache immediately, as I woke up, which is not ideal for a day of working with loud people. Um, but I consider that maybe not a strong, considered decision in the same way that getting off social media for me wasn't really a massive deal, but I feel like every time I kind of think, oh, I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video, I kind of stop myself and say, what about all those times that you've complained about not doing all the things that you feel like you should be doing, like making art or getting your fucking finances together or sending something in the post that you meant to send. I'm not very good at doing that stuff, so I've been trying to force myself into productivity. I got really badly sunburned when I was working at the farm yesterday. I volunteer at the farm. It's my favorite place in the world at the moment. I really wish that I could work there. Although if I was working, I would probably find some way to, you know, turn it into something miserable. But I think that's just kind of the nature of work. I don't really think that will be the case because the people who run a farm are really wonderful, really wonderful. And yeah, I feel like I'm a bit of a bit of a fangirl whenever I'm there. Um, but yeah, nice farmer's tan. It did not lube up my tattoo, so if it fades, if it falls off overnight, then I guess I know what's to blame. Um, I've been reading the news a lot, which is incredibly scary and miserable. Doesn't really help when you're working somewhere which doesn't really like ignite masses of hope in you. So it's a bit of a slog. Living in a city as well, I feel like a bit of a fucking nutter right now, to be honest. I want to run for the hills and crawl into a hole in the ground and live there, which is not really, you know, product productive. It's not it's not considered particularly reasonable. It's not a reasonable response. Um I'll be going traveling soon. Maybe potentially solo traveling for a bit, which is terrifying, but I think very necessary. And God, I just hope it, being somewhere else will be the, I don't know, the delicious filling to my dreary sandwich life before I go back to work in September and inevitably send myself, you know, down a fucking spiral again. Or even worse, I'm at work and I'm just in the same position I was at the beginning of this year. But can't be too negative about the future. It's unrealistic to believe that you have any idea how things will be, really, because anything could happen. And also, I have that to look forward to first. I got my nice sandwich filling of holiday, um, which I still don't really feel like I deserve because of the massive, abysmal attempt at kind of having a job that was made this year. I mean, I definitely have tried. No one can say that I haven't tried, but I've failed probably in a lot of aspects. Oh well, yeah. I had a bad day. Um, I feel like that's kind of a bit of a no-brainer, but these things come and these things go. I was trying to write down like what I wanted to do with my life earlier, and I need to do like a graph maybe. I need to do like the things that I can actually do now, like work towards now, rather than just kind of like having them be an ephemeral, kind of non existent ideal for myself to meet in the future, whenever that is, which maybe never. But yeah, I don't know. I felt a bit heavy. Um, but I have 14 days of working in a very horrible place. Um, and then I'll be out, and I'm sure I will feel far better then. And I'm sure the world will sort itself out before that point, and everything will be fine. There will be no more bombs dropping anywhere. Everything will be happy. Everyone will be friends. Yeah, not a very philosophical one this time, but